Hi and good afternoon everyone. This is Kiran Sharma speaking. Thank you, sir. Hi and good afternoon everyone. This is Kiran Sharma speaking on behalf of BINARIES, and I extend my warmest welcome to all of you present here today. I assume most of you must remember the scenes that dominated our screens between 2020 to 2021. The images of farmers marching in massive numbers, highways turning into temporary sites for resistance, and so-called experts on primetime debates, dissecting the very legality and implications of the farm laws. For most of us who were far away from Delhi, social media and the television media were the only windows into what was unfolding. Back home, I noticed something striking. People who had never been to Delhi, people who had never met the people who were protesting, felt emotional stake in the protest. Their concerns, their solidarity, and their anxieties revealed something fundamental: the deep, living connection that Indians have with agriculture and with those who cultivate the land. And this connection is not accidental. Agriculture, despite contributing only 17 to 18% to the GDP, still remains a source for employment for around 50 to 60% of the population of this country. These numbers are not mere data points. They tell us that India may be urbanizing, it may be digitizing, or it may be globalizing, but at its core, it still remains profoundly agrarian. Which is why any policy shift in this sector does not remain confined to the farmers alone. It sends ripples across the entire country. The farmers' movement then was not simply a protest against these laws. It was an assertion of voice, dignity, and democratic participation by those who feed the nation. It forced all of us to ask, what does reform mean? Who does it serve? And how must the state listen to those who are most affected? And that is precisely why today's discussion becomes most important. We are here to engage with Farmer Power, a book that does not merely document a movement but helps us understand the complex relationship between the Indian state and its agrarian citizens. It invites us to think critically about the policy, power, and the lived realities that often get lost behind televised debates. We are privileged to have with us scholars and practitioners who have studied, witnessed, and analyzed these dynamics with immense clarity. Their insights today will help us move beyond headlines and into the deeper structures that define India's political and agrarian landscape. So with that said, let's welcome today's guests. Professor Ajay Gudavarti is a leading political theorist and public intellectual at the Center for Political Studies, Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi. His work spans critical political theory, Indian politics, populism, right-wing mobilization, and democracy inequality debates. Widely recognized for bridging rigorous scholarship with public discourse, he is the author of influential books such as India After Modi and Politics, Ethics, and Emotions in New India. Dr. Sudhir Kumar Suthar, who teaches at Center for Political Studies, School of Social Sciences, JNU, New Delhi. His academic interests lie at the intersection of political economy, agrarian studies, farmers' movements, and rural transformation in India. His research critically examines issues of agriculture, land, state policy, and socio-political conditions of farmers in contemporary India. A prolific writer, he has published books on the politics of development, rural change, and public policy in India. He is also a traveler, blogger, and poet. He has been actively involved in motivating young researchers to explore the realities of rural India through an academic network called Rural and Agrarian Indian Network. He also works with various civil society organizations and international academic networks. Professor Surinder Singh Jodhka, who is a leading sociologist and public intellectual, and currently professor at Center for Study of Social Systems, JNU, New Delhi. But you will always be respected for your work. His work focuses on caste, agrarian change, rural society, social inequalities, and Indian politics. He has made a pioneering contributions to the study of Dalits, agrarian transformation, and dominant caste politics in contemporary India. His notable books include Caste in Contemporary India, India's Villages Revisited, an Oxford India companion to sociology and social anthropology. Professor Jodhka has served on several national academic bodies and is a regular commentator in public debates. His scholarship is widely respected for combining rigorous research with deep social engagement. Mandeep Punia, who is an independent journalist and the founder of Gaon Savera, a rural-focused digital initiative dedicated to amplifying grassroots voices across India. Trained as an engineer turned journalist, he is widely known for his fearless ground reporting on farmers. Is it not true?
मैं इंजीनियर नहीं था तो AI से
got exposed. Okay. He is widely known for his fearless ground reporting on farmers' protest, rural distress, governance and social justice. On-field journalism has consistently highlighted the lived realities of marginalized communities, especially in villages across North India. Through Gaon Savera, he aims to bridge the information gap between rural India and mainstream media, making citizens' struggle visible in public discourse. So with that, let me first invite the people to present memento to today's dignitaries. I will be inviting Vishram and the power they hold when they stand together. With that said, I will be handing over this mic to Jodhka sir, who will be chairing the discussion.